So my name is Madhurima Deb. I have done my PhD in nanotechnology, and I have a background kind of interdisciplinary,
Mhm.
which is a mixture of electronics, instrumentation, and nanotechnology, material science, lots of things.
Yeah.
So, so I did my PhD in India from Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay,
Mhm.
and then I moved to Germany. So the idea of coming to academia, it was like long back because I just did not want to, work in an kind of IT company. And I thought that, no, I do want to teach. So I wanted to teach. So that is like the primary reason why I came to research. I'm not saying that I wanted to do like some path breaking or groundbreaking research. That was not in my mind. I was
Mhm.
like, like, yeah, I'll do something.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
I'll do something, I'll see what I can do. But that was my goal, to do something in such a way that I can explain it to someone better.
Mhm.
When I came to this job, then it was like a huge leap. And but then I was like, okay, why not? Like, let's give it a try.
Mhm.
What is this whole hype about? Let me let me have an idea about that. So
Wonderful. So, what are you currently
yeah,
doing at Fitzcarraldsworth?
so there is a project called Mardi, which
Mhm.
is the goal of this project is to create a unified portal for mathematicians where you can get everything related to maths. My job is not in developing the portal, but
Mhm.
in terms of, so Mardi is a project where we have a number of partners. Like, there are different task areas and different universities are actually part of it. What my primary job in the project Mardi is to have an integration, I mean, communicate with other people so that they are more into integrating their items also in the Mardi knowledge graph.
Mhm.
And I also work with the PhD students here, like,
Mhm.
so I have to kind of be in touch with them every month, like what their progress is. I'm trying more on the organizational part.
So for now, we are, or in this little interview series, we are focusing specifically on the women in at FITS and women in science in general, women in academia.
Mm.
So I'm curious. Can you tell me a little bit about how you perceived your your path in being a woman in a very male-dominated field?
So the thing is, the answer that I give, it will be very much relevant to what my background was because I'm from
Mhm.
India.
It's,
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's going to be different from Germany, and also in India also I cannot say that it's same everywhere,
mhm,
because from where I'm coming from, or the kind of opportunities that I got, it's completely different from another woman coming from
mhm,
another part of India. It's
mhm,
so diverse, like I
mhm,
can't even explain how diverse it is. Because to be honest, I have always felt that I have to, like, not just as a woman, but as a human being, I had this um, notion that I have to prove it to
mhm,
other people, even when I was a student in school.
mhm,
So I think it was always male dominated where I went. And whenever I see that, okay, there are, I mean, I'm talking about a 16-year-old girl,
mhm,
and you see that, okay, there are other boys who are doing really good. And you, I don't know why I had this notion of, okay, I have to prove it
mhm,
that, I'm also equally good, or I'm also equivalent, or I belong. something like
Hmm.
that. So, but I wouldn't say that there was any kind of external, what should I say, like not exactly external pressure,
Hmm.
but I always felt that if I don't do that, then people will not take me seriously.
Hmm.
After a lot of practice, I would say, like even I'm not 100%, I'm there that, okay, you don't need validation from
Hmm.
outside.
Hmm.
It's, your thing.
I doubt that a man who were in my position would have the
Mm.
same amount of self-doubt.
Yeah, totally. I agree. I also don't think so. And especially, I think, fr not only in the, in the professional life, I think even in personal life,
Hmm.
uh, whenever we are, presenting our opinion, I think women will think twice,
Hmm.
at least thoughtful women like us.
Yes.
So they will think before saying something or putting opinion about anything. But I also kind of like those women who are very opinionated. I'm very lacking in that. I am always very underconfident even
Hmm.
now.
When you look back at your academic career, were
Mm.
there any situations where you really discovered or faced challenges that were tied to the fact that you are a woman?
uh I don't really recall any such cases where I there was any disadvantage.
Hmm.
But there are now people are becoming more aware of these things, so even if they do it in a very subtle manner.
Hmm.
I think I cannot explain it. Maybe not in Germany, but in India it's still there.
Hmm.
People need to change the way they will pass some remarks or something. They still need to grow, I think. And in academia, I mean, in terms of work, I would say that it has not been disadvantageous, because in some cases, people would say that, okay, you got this because
Hmm.
you are a woman,
Hmm.
or
Right.
you got this easily because you're a woman.
Hmm.
But even if it can be correct,
Hmm.
but in some cases, it is more difficult. As I said, like, you enter into a room and you deliver what you have to deliver, and people will perceive it in a different way
Hmm.
when you are a woman,
Hmm.
and it's different from when a man is saying the same thing.
Is there something that you would like to tell specifically girls and young women
Yeah.
who are trying to or who are working towards a career in your field?
Hmm. Yeah. So I think, what I mentioned earlier, like, in today's world, I mean, what is relevant today may not be relevant tomorrow.
Hmm.
So there are two aspects. One is, I think, yeah, which before they come to academia, definitely, I mean, they have to be, number one, fearless, and number two, I think they need a lot of patience.
Hmm.
So if they have these two, then they're good. And I think for a long-term satisfaction, this is a very good field. And they have they have nothing to fear, actually. I do believe, when I look back, and then I feel that, okay, I was worried about that. No,
Hmm.
I shouldn't have been worried about that. I think
Yeah.
the learning process cannot really stop at this in this path of
Hmm.
academia.
Hmm.
Then keep an open mind and have patience, because patience is required, because you will keep on failing, and you can't feel demotivated.
Hmm.